Hi, I'm Rosie.
Hi, I'm Dee. Welcome to day 25 of Make Time for Your Mind. First of all, let's start our session with having a little think about what we're grateful for. So I woke up this morning and I felt really grateful for having food in my fridge because I was really hungry. So I ate something straight away. Rosie, what was your one thing?
My one thing today was socks. When I woke up, my feet were absolutely frozen. So the first thing I did was I went, pulled out a pair of socks and put them on my feet. I'm really grateful for them.
Nice. And if you didn't do this morning, just take a moment now and have a think about what you're grateful for. If you want to, you can write it in the comments below. So yesterday, we looked at taking responsibility and ownership for our actions and words. And today we're going to be looking at thoughts, feelings, and behaviour and how these are all linked. So have a little think about what your intention was from yesterday. Has it changed? Is it the same? What do you want to gain from being on this journey with us?
Why is this important? Well, if you don't know why you're doing something, you won't create actions to see it through because you have no motivation to do so. Think of a situation in school, like doing some work or handwriting. Now, your teachers may never have explained the reason we focus on good handwriting. One, obviously, so we can read your work. But it's also because when you do tests later on, or when you're an adult and you apply for a job, some people may ask you to handwrite your application. Or even something like filling out forms for the doctors. It's really important they can read what you've written. So let's have a closer look at the cycle so you can really understand it. Thoughts create feelings. Let's think of a negative thought first, and then we'll go through the positive thought process.
I'm going to start with a negative thought process, and something I think comes up quite a lot is the feeling of not feeling good enough. So I'm pretty sure we've all had these thoughts. Even Rosie and I had this when we first started creating this channel. And how does that affect your feelings? You may feel that you'll fail for whatever you do. You may feel that you'll just get it wrong. You may feel that you won't be able to complete the thing that you want done. Then how does this feeling create behaviour? You don't do anything. You procrastinate, which basically means you don't get started with anything. You have a fear of not being good enough, and that stops you from doing and taking action. And then how does this reinforce your thoughts? You strengthen that bond of your thought process of not being good enough because you aren't taking action, and then it goes on and on and on.
So let's take a positive thought now. I am a good friend. Okay, imagine that positive thought. What does this thought create feelings-wise? It may make you feel happy, may make you feel loved. It might bring you a joyful feeling. How does this feeling create behavior? You do and say kind things because you feel happy and joyous. Your friends all want to be around this happy, kind person, and this makes you feel good. How does this behavior reinforce thoughts? Other people may say you're kind and happy. You feel good, and so that cycle continues.
So what have you noticed? It's the actions that help to create our changed behaviours. There's a man called Jay Shetty who said that action without intention is meaningless. Intention without action is impactless. I'm going to say that one more time. Action without intention is meaningless. And intention without action is impactless. We need to know why we're doing something and then act on that to have an impact and to make changes in our lives. The why of why you're doing something is so important, otherwise you won't have any motivation to do it at all.
So the main takeaway for this session is that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are all linked. We need to know why we behave and act in certain ways. Otherwise, how can we change our ways? We need to take action even if we know why we want to do things. Otherwise, we do not make a difference in our lives or anyone else's. After this session, have a think about this cycle and see if you can recognize your own cycles. You can post it in the comments below or write any thoughts you have about what you've learned today. We would love to hear from you. So thank you for joining us today. Tomorrow, we will be reflecting and looking at ourselves. We hope you've enjoyed today. As always, we're going to end with a mindfulness story, which today, Dee, is?
It's intentional being. So prepare yourself by sitting comfortably with your back upright. Rest your hands gently in your lap. Again, you can do this lying down if you wish to. And we're going to take 3 breaths in together, in through our noses, out through our mouths. In, out, in, out. Now gently close your eyes and let my voice guide you. Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Notice your thoughts. How do they make you feel? How do they make you act? Think about the words you sometimes say to yourself. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I will never be able to learn this. How do these words make you feel? Now try saying these with the words yet on the end of them. I'm not good enough yet. I can't do this yet. I will never be able to learn this yet. How does this change your thoughts? What do you feel when you put the word yet at the end of these sentences? Now focus on your breathing. Slowly breathe in kind thoughts. Slowly breathe out kind thoughts. Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel. Notice where you can feel your breath. Gently come back to your breathing, back to hearing any sounds, back to the weight of your body where you're sitting or lying down. Gently notice the points of contact again. Your arms resting in your lap or by your side. Your feet resting on the ground or floor as you sit. And then when you're ready, you can gently open up your eyes, breathe in deeply, and out slowly, and notice how you feel. Repeat after me. I am kind to myself.
I am kind to myself.
Brilliant. Now look at the next screen and choose the face that you think is closest to how you feel in this moment. Thank you for joining us today. Keep practicing. We look forward to seeing you for day 26 of Make Time for Your Mind. Bye.
Bye.